Rip the knob off. You're tuned in to the number one show on the planet. The Heffron and Reep Show.
Yeah. It's the Heffron and Reep Show. Hey, everybody. It's John Heffron. I have my camera set on low def, so that way my internet doesn't suck. But the problem with that is my head's huge. So it's what you get. You either get big head Heffron or smaller head Heffron that max headrooms it. If I lower my chair, this is gonna be scary. Hold on. I'm gonna try to lower my chair. It's a little better, but now I'm like looking up now. It's annoying. I can't ever get this right, ever. I'm going back up. Hold on. Big show. Mr. John Reep will be on the show later. He's the other half of Heffron Reep. So how it works is the name of the show is Heffron and Reep because there's two people on the show. I being John Heffron and one of them, and then John Reep is the second person. So that's why it's Heffron and Reep. So if there's three people, it'd be John Heffron and John Reep and blah blah blah. But we don't have those three people, so that's why it's Heffron and Reep. It's National Mansplaining Day, in case you didn't know. National Mansplaining Day. So I was watching a lot going on in the world, so I decided to dive deep into some television. And I watched a show with the granddaughter this weekend in Nashville called Max and Ruby. And when we take comments, I would like to know if anybody happens to see Max and Ruby. But I watched that show. I think poor Max, the little kid, the little rabbit, he gets shit on the entire time by his sister Ruby. She's never not just. He's just trying to just go about his day. And his sister Ruby is just like, Max, you shouldn't walk through water. And all she's doing is just big sister explaining him. Just stop, Ruby, stop. We got a good guest on today. Saw him this weekend in Nashville, but he's coming on a little bit later. Reno Collier. Called them Mrs. Collier when I did a TV show. Kind of embarrassed about that. But right now, let's bring the second half of Heffron Reep. His name is John. I don't know if he's a Jonathan or Jake. I've never asked that question because we're dudes and I don't need to be up in his business. Right? I never sat him down and go, why don't you have an H in your name like all John should? We don't get that deep. We keep our relationship very surface level. This thing, what I like about Reep, we don't go deep. We just keep it. If we ever get emotional with each other or start going, hey, we say, let's keep it. So right now, let's bring on Mr. John Reep.
Hey, buddy. What's happening?
Have you ever seen Max and Ruby?
Nope. I Googled it while you were talking about it and noticed it was an animated series, and I haven't seen anything like that in a long time.
I watched with my granddaughter. We were in Nashville, and I get why parents go, I'm going to turn on TV. You're all acting like maniacs. Let's just watch this. Yeah. So we'd watch Max. There are two of them. One was called Blues. Have you seen that one? Probably not. Yeah, these are all new to me. I haven't seen cartoons since 1980 something.
Yeah,
right?
Me either. So, unless it's like, a Comedy Central thing. I haven't really seen. I stopped watching all of it, even South Park and even Bart's, Simpsons. I just was like, I can't.
Done.
Yeah. So wait, how old's the granddaughter?
Almost 2.
Okay. So we have a 2-year-old.
So she wants to watch it. So she goes, and then she says, well, first, I left the book downstairs, and I'm going to have to go get it, John.
Is there a book behind you on that easel?
No, this is a book I bought, and I wanted to talk about this, and I left it downstairs. I'm going to have to go get it. When you have info to give people, I'm going to run and get it, and bring it back up.
I got you. Go ahead. I can read comments from last week.
Okay, so do that, and I'm going to run down and get this.
Right.
Because this fits into what we're talking about. Then we don't have to swing back around.
I got you. Get out of here. Scram. All right. Hey, everybody. It's John Reep here. Jon, not stupid John. I'm not a Jahan. I don't use vowels. Hi. I don't use certain letters that aren't necessary. I'm a Jonathan. Jonathan. There's a H, Jonathan, at the end. But anyway, I don't make you pronounce all the syllables. I'll just go with John. Jon. That's why it's a Jon. All right. What is the Heffron Reep Show? 2 winners of Last Comic Standing, 2 journeyman road dogs, 2 lovers of the 80s, no politics, no pandemics, no Putins, no pricey petroleum. This guy's out of breath. He's panting.
So,
wow, that was fast. You didn't give me time to read any of the comments from last week.
Catch my breath.
All right. A couple comments from last week. This is one way you know we're live, or at least that we do what we say we do. We're paying attention to your comments. Here's some from last week. Michael Enderley. He goes, get this. Denny's menus say pancakes in the northern states and hot cakes in the southern states. So Denny's is even playing into it. Huh. Shout out Jamie Franks. He said, will you give a shout out to the firefighters at Station 12? Shout out Station 12 firefighters from Heffron and Reep. Bob Haynes said, watching this podcast and its general focus on behind the scenes of comedy made my first experience that much better at the Columbus Funny Bone. So that's pretty good to know. If you're into comedy, we'll give you the behind the scenes sort of look. It's like you're in the green room with 2 headliners, right? And Anthony said 80s has the best music, period. He loves 80s rock music, Tesla, Rat, Cinderella, Skid Row, etc. There you go. Shout outs from last week.
So speaking of Columbus Funny Bone, just because I need to put people there, and we'll put it on heffronandreep.com has our dates, but I'm actually at the Funny Bone there in May. So anyway, we're watching the granddaughter this weekend, watching Max and Ruby, and so this Max kid, he's a rabbit. He kind of gets shit on the whole time. The sister's just like on his ass. Okay. The guy's he's trying to find something for his grandma's birthday, and he wants to buy glow in the dark fangs. And then his sister Ruby's like, no, Max, you can't get grandma fangs. And he, it's like, hey, just let him get the thing. Pick it up. And he keeps spending all the money, and then they don't have money for grandma's gifts. Anyway, grandma ends up loving the fangs. So,
okay.
So what happens is, when Jane wants to watch another one, she'll go more, right? The little kids do that thing, like more, whatever. So you know how the Amazon or Prime, it automatically plays the next episode,
right?
So it auto plays it, and it's what, maybe 10 seconds. It says, will you go move on next one? After every show, she'll look at you and she'll go Mamote, and then she'll look for the remote, and then I'll grab it, and then she'll go more, and I'm like, it's auto playing. Kids now want it faster.
Wow.
Than the autoplay.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so fun. She's like Mamote, and so we play it. So
she's saying remote and more almost at the same time. Mamote. Yeah.
Because in the autoplay, and then I just let it go, and they just get pissed that it's not happening immediately.
Yeah,
they're like, "What are you doing?"
Wow. I mean, that attention span's getting shorter and shorter, isn't it?
So when she's been calling for FaceTimes, dude, look at my grandpa game. Here's what I got. When she calls us, boom, puppets come up just on the FaceTime. I can keep her attention just like nonstop, right? So I'm trying to kill it with characters.
Yeah,
and she loves Winnie the Pooh. So I just got, for the new FaceTimes, I just got Winnie the Pooh puppets for when she called. But now I've been obsessed with trying to talk like Winnie the Pooh. So I even started, found this guy on YouTube, and he does Winnie the Pooh voice. And I've been blowing him up on Twitter. No love. Not even responding.
Really?
Yeah, you can like hire him on Cameo. I'm like, if I got to pay this guy to whatever. But so I've been watching Can you do Winnie the Pooh?
I'd have to hear it again because I've not heard it in a long time. If I were to hear it again, I could. Off the top of
could
my
you
head,
just pull up one
a
in
random Winnie the Pooh talking.
Christopher Robin.
Okay,
I can't. Like now, I can't. I just. That would be. How do I get where I'm going?
He sounds like a confused, desperate old man.
Yeah, I can't. Now I can't do it. All I do is walk around trying to talk. Like, dude, because if you're, because I'm new to being a grandpa, but your grandpa game, like when reading, has to be insane. Like, I hate reading out loud. So this is the book, and I had to buy it on Amazon so I could practice it because I felt my first, you know how you go into auditions and you kind of don't do well.
Yeah.
And you're like, I just didn't have the sides down.
Yep.
So that's what I felt like when I was reading to her for the first time. Right?
Yeah.
So, although
John Heffron, I'm 6 foot and I'm reading for the role of Grandpa.
Yeah. Oh, bother, Christopher.
I wish I had some honey. Piglet, could you come here, please?
Okay, pause it.
Okay, pause it.
Piglet, could you come here, please?
Piglet, can you come here, please? If there's a bee, then there must be honey. And if there's honey, then... Yeah, see, I can't... I don't know.
It's not bad.
I don't know. Okay, this is a second more.
Are you sure this is going to work?
Once I get you up in the tree, just hand me the beehive.
Okay.
I guess you've got this through.
See, I don't know. Once I hand you a tree. Yeah, I can't do it now. It's performance anxiety.
What you got me in the tree? Just hand me the beehive.
It's like the lion from with the balls. So instead of
it's a little bit of cowardly lion in there. You're right.
What day is it, Piglet? Why today, Pooh? Oh, it's my favorite day. I don't know. So
that's not bad. Actually, that's not bad.
But we seriously can't get the guy who does it on YouTube. He's that busy. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I don't want to crap on him, but I only tweeted him like 5 times to try to get him on the show to have him teach us how to do it. And no love.
Oh, maybe that's his bread and butter. And he's like, these dudes with their little fancy podcasts is trying to get something free out of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a quote. So anyway, so I got this book.
Yeah.
This was her favorite, right? Familiar with it?
3 Little Pigs.
Okay. I'm gonna read you. I'm gonna read you a story.
Please.
If I could play music on my end, I would make this even better. But I just want to. So I kind of knew the 3 Little Pigs story, right? Familiar with it. We all pretty much know. You know, 3 Little Pigs.
Is this the ones where they go to market?
So here we go.
That's the toes, isn't it?
Yeah.
This
so
I
don't have a good way to. So yeah, 3 Little Pigs. Ready?
Okay.
Here's how it starts, and I haven't read this in a while. Once upon a time, there was an old sow with 3 little pigs. She had no money to keep them, so she sent them off to seek their fortune.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Did you know it started? Did you know it started with a mom who doesn't have cash for him?
No.
And she gets rid of him?
No. Oh no.
Is
that what just happened? Even the way you read it, it doesn't look that bad.
They're saying goodbye, and
there she is. Yeah, I just now saw mom. Okay.
Hold on, sorry, I don't know. She's
go the other way. Boom.
How's that work?
Yeah.
Look at her. She's sad because she just told her kids, "You have to leave. I can't afford you. Good luck with it." Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. So
all those pigs are going to end up at a strip club. They're working for money,
So you're probably familiar with this, but the first little pig met a man with a bundle of straw and said to him, "Please, man, give me a straw so I can build my house." So the man did, and the little pig built his house with it. See, I didn't like that. Like, built his house with it instead of built his house with it. See how my reading's kind of bad?
Oh, was that supposed to rhyme?
No, but see the thing? Okay.
Yeah.
So still standard story that you think the 3 little pigs, right? We all know. Okay. And along came a wolf. He knocked at the door and said, little pig, let me come in." "No, no," said the little pig. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in, said the wolf.
Okay, hang on, John.
No, you want to stop right now. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So the wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew the house in and he ate the first little pig. Later,
ate it.
words. He ate the first little pig.
No.
Have you ever seen that version?
No.
This is like Netflix version.
How did that? Well, first
I'm
of all,
reading this to a 2-year-old, and they're like, "Do I edit it? Do I?"
I forgot. Okay, first of all, I forgot this was called the Three Little Pigs. To me, it was always the big bad wolf. The story's about the wolf, isn't it? Isn't he the one that does all the damage here? I mean, it's about the pigs, and it's about both of them. But had you said, I forgot the Three Little Pigs had anything to do with the wolf until you said the wolf, and I'm like, oh, this guy. He blows the house down, and he couldn't get the one house. But no, I didn't know he ate them. Did he only eat the one?
Here we go. Second little pig met a man with a bundle of sticks and said, "Please, man, give me those sticks to build my house." So the man did, and little pig built his house with them.
Wow. There are a lot of generous people out there giving away straws and sticks.
Then along came the wolf and said, little pig, let me come in." And by the way, when I was reading this to Jane, I sold the wolf. I would get right up to her ear and I would go super low. And like her eyes got big, so I scared her, which meant she was in it.
Oh, wow.
Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. I don't know why the pig is suddenly Southern. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in, said the wolf.
Also,
So he
are
huffed
wolves
and
known for
puffed.
blowing houses? But why is a wolf blowing stuff? I didn't know wolves blew. You know what I mean?
And he huffed and he puffed and last he blew the house in. And then he ate up the second pig.
Wow.
2 pigs done in this story to a 2-year-old.
Is she
Okay,
crying
so
at
we
this
got-
point?
What?
Is she crying at this point?
No, she's going. So we all kind of know what happens. I'm gonna do some spoilers. If you've not read the Three Little Pigs before, I do have some spoilers. Okay. So then obviously he goes and finds the one who has a brick house, does all this stuff to try to get the pig. The pig's like, you can't huff and puff, you can't. And then the wolf keeps saying, "Hey, there's a party going down at the market. We should go at 4 together."
Okay.
So the pig goes at 3 and gets back home. And the wolf's like, "Man, you got there before I did. By the way, there's some new apples at the tree. We should go there tomorrow at 2. And the pig shows up at 1. So the wolf's pissed.
Yeah.
Right. Because he's like, "You keep lying to me." So, okay. Let me do a spoiler here. By the way, I'm reading this story to a 2-year-old. So already we've had a mom get rid of the kids because she couldn't afford them.
Right.
We've had 2 siblings die horribly from being eaten by a pig. Okay, here's the last thing. Later, the wolf went into Little Pig's house and told him what happened. Frightened. Then wolf was angry and he climbed down your chimney and eat you up, he said. Right? So the pig hung a pot full of water in the fireplace. Then he built a blazing fire. Just as the wolf was climbing down the chimney, the little pig took off the cover of the pot and fell into the wolf. The wolf fell into it. The little pig quickly put the cover on, boiled up the wolf, and ate him for supper.
The pig ate the wolf.
Boiled him, dropped him, and there's a picture. Dropped him in a hot boiling water, and then ate the wolf. And then you go, "Okay, there's a story. Why don't you take a nap now?"
This is a new ending for me. I did not know. I don't remember any of that part at all. I didn't know that the pigs got eaten, and I didn't know the wolf got eaten. Pigs, they eat anything.
I never
Oh my
asked,
gosh.
I never knew about the mom either, but
Yeah.
Mom could have got it together and didn't have to send them off on the. And then why did the pigs split up? Why they all decide, "Hey, I'm gonna have 3 different houses," instead of if the brick wolf or pig knew, "Hey, brick is the way to go," he was kind of being an asshole for not telling his brothers or sisters.
Yeah. Maybe, and I also got confused with the porridge and the locking of the, Oh, Goldilocks.
That's Goldilocks. That's
Now, and the story there is, hey, John, real quick. Okay, thank you for that exercise. We should do a subject change real quick. We got a guy in the private chat that I think you might want to talk to real quick.
okay. But I want to get back to this. I felt that there's a lot we can mine from there, but we'll go back.
Let's mine a lot. I want to talk about a certain event that you and I have agreed to do, as well as Reno Collier. And you might have questions, and this guy might have answers.
Okay. One thing. Tommy in the thing says they're kids, not entrepreneurs. So maybe that's why the pigs didn't know, you know, to do. Anyway.
But isn't there a better animal for blowing? Like, what animal blows a lot? I don't know. I don't know any animal that would do that. Anyway, in the private chat, you know, I've done a cruise before, the Reeps Peeps comedy cruise. I've done 2 of them. We've just announced the new dates. And this year, not this year, but next year, November 5, 2023, it's going to be me and John Heffron right here and Reno Collier all on the cruise, 7 nights. And we got Johnny Pooh to come on and give us some details about it. And John Heffron, you might have questions he could answer.
Okay.
All right. Let's just get him on. We're going to talk to for maybe 5 minutes, and then we're going to move on to the 3 little pigs. Johnny Pooh, did you know that 3 little pigs got eaten, or 2 of them got eaten by the wolf? Oh, you get another phone call.
I did not know that.
Yeah. That's what happened, dude. I didn't know it either. John just told us all about it. Okay. You know. We're excited. Give us some information about the new cruise. We got to come up with a new name. That's number 1.
Yeah. We'll have to think hard about that. I haven't put a lot of thought into the name yet, so we'll have to put some stuff together.
We'll call it the Comedy Cruise for now, because it ain't just me anymore. It's John Heffron and Reno Collier, November 5 through 12, 2023. Tell us about the new ship and turn that thing off.
I'm trying.
Where is she?
It's actually not mine.
Honey, I'm on the phone.
I could go back to the 3 Pigs book.
That's exactly how my mom does that. She'll leave her phone next to me and then walk off and go outside, and then I got to deal with her phone. Okay, Johnny.
Yeah, so it's the ship is the Wonder of the Seas. It's Roy Cleveland's newest ship. It just
hang on. What happened to his audio, Alan? Something just happened to your microphone, Johnny Pooh. Talk to me some more.
Can you hear me now?
What now? It sounds like he's talking inside of a helium balloon.
Once upon a time, there was an old sow with 3 little pigs. She had no money to keep them, so she sent them off.
Johnny, hang up and call back. Something's going on with your audio. Hey, Johnny, wait till about let's do it at the end, the Alan Jackson. I'll text him. Just wait to the end because I don't know what we need more information on the 3 little pigs, please.
No, I'm done. Why bother? I can't
That's
do
good.
Why bother? Dude, I cannot. All they do is walk around going, I just want some honey. Anyway. Want to do a subject change? Want me increase your IQ while we regroup? Because I want to know about the cruise. I've not been on a cruise since this corporate event I did for NASCAR, and I performed, and then I hid in my cabin for a full week, and I didn't know I could get off the ship at any of the ports and fly home. Nobody told me that, so I just stayed on it. So then. This year, you went on a cruise and you invited me, and I was like, "Man, there's Corona, you're not afraid of that." Right. And then but now you're coming to me with a 5 to I think a 7-dayer on a brand new ship, hitting some ports that look amazing. And you said to me, you just got to perform one time. John, you just got to do your little stand-up, bring some happiness. You got a bunch of stuff planned. You have karaoke, you have some meet and greets, possibly podcasts. It depends. Mm-hmm. if we can get some floaties on Alan Jackson. He doesn't travel. He's got to wear those things that go around your arms. We get him a pair of Heffron Reep floaties. Then Alan Jackson signing on. Then we could do, you can do podcasts and you probably can do all your country-ish stuff. It's going to be exciting.
Yes.
And usually I'm horrible at committing, but I figure this is the perfect amount of space to not stress about it and just say yes. And I'm going to look at cabins when we get off, and I might even ask my family and say, hey, do you want to go? And then make this just a thing. Because it's a perfect time of year. It's November. Thanksgiving hasn't started. It's probably cold where you live. It's just a good way to knock it off. And you know what? I mean, why not commit? We could all be in nuclear war in 2 weeks anyway. So it's fun to just be planning some stuff.
Yeah. We took a poll about like when do people want to go on the cruise next time, and most people said November. So that's one good thing. And also, it's me, you, and Reno Collier. The cabins start at $849 per person. Per cabin. So that's like, so it's based on double occupancy. So it's $849. That's if you're by yourself, it's twice. So you have at least 2 people in the cabin. That's the minimum, I think. But $849 per person based on double occupancy for 7 days. Coco Cay. I'll tell you where it's going, buddy. We're going to Coco Cay. We're going to Cozumel, Roatan, and Costa Maya. And it's karaoke, it's comedy, and it's podcasting. And John Heffron, you're going to want to come hang out on this one. I know when you did the NASCAR cruise, were you by yourself?
I was.
See, now you're going to have friends that you like.
Yeah.
So, and it's a brand new ship. It's called Wonder of the Seas. It's bigger than the one we went on the last 2 years.
Nice.
This one's a brand new ship. It's only been out maybe twice so far. I mean, it's brand spanking new, and they got a lot of brand new amenities. And we're thinking by 2023, they won't even need to check your vaccine status. So that won't even be an issue as far as I know. Of course, I don't have a crystal ball.
We're gonna be attacked by robots by then. So who knows? We're not. we can't predict.
Go ahead and book a cabin, secure your room, and then if you change your mind, you get your deposit back.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I'm
excited. That gives me over a year to get in to build my calves up.
Oh, dude!
I mean, it's a good fitness goal because it's a year away.
We have a guest in the private chat. The other one, not Johnny Poovy, but the other one.
Bring him on.
All right. Special guest.
This party going. Reno. And this is Reno Collier.
How's it going? My microphone and headphones aren't working. I don't know.
That's okay.
Yeah,
hey, Reno. So, were you watching the show, or you just come on now?
I was watching a few minutes in the very beginning.
So, are you familiar with the Three Pigs?
Yeah.
But the story that I read to my granddaughter, who is 1.5. I'm
familiar with the Three Pigs. I'm not sure is that a different version.
This is a version. It might be one of the originals. I'm gonna skip right to it. So did you know that both the Three Pigs, the origin story, why they were out house hunting anyway? You know, like they have to go by, they get the straw house, the brick house.
Wolf.
Right. But do you know why they were just out and about looking for places to live?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
Inflation?
No. The mom, she had no money to keep them, so she sent them off to seek their fortune. And then the mom's crying because she has no cash and she's got to get rid of her kids. Okay.
The mom evicted her children.
So then they go and they do the straw. We know that story, but listen to this part. This is my favorite part to read. I'm going to read you then. So then the wolf shows up, right? So you know the story, but let me just, okay. And along came the wolf. He knocked at the door and said, little pig, let me come in. Little pig said, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in, said the wolf. So the wolf huffed and then he puffed and he blew the house in and he ate the first little pig.
I didn't know that the wolf ate the pigs.
I never remember a pig getting eaten.
Two of them die horribly.
And the third one with the brick house was good.
And then that one boils the wolf.
It
That's
eats
in a kid's book. A 2-year-old, you read this and then you got to go, it's time to take a nap.
Right.
I've literally killed 3 people. I've had to show it a mom that wasn't worth shit and what thing. So,
dude, a lot of those, isn't like London bridges falling down about World War II, like them getting bombed by the Nazis?
Yes, and then a Ring Around the Rosie was about the Black Plague.
Yeah.
And then how about this one? Rockabye Baby in the treetops. When the wind blows, the cradle will fall and down will come baby, cradle and all.
Yeah. Sleep good.
Good night. What the hell? You're right. How did we sleep as kids?
I don't know. I don't think I was listening.
yeah, I never saw those versions. I also read somewhere that like Sleeping Beauty, the original version, some of the little people could have been very Me Too'd.
What do you mean, little people?
Yeah, what does that mean?
The angry the dwarfs.
I'm sorry, the what?
What?
What
Did you call them?
What did you say?
Why would
not as tall as average people?
I'm calling the cops right now. John
You
Heffron.
said dwarf because of their head, or I don't understand.
Because the
What color were they?
the identify yeah, they were like yellowish. Someone's like off the identify, but yeah. So I heard that's story. By the way, Reno, we also have hand puppets for when the grand people call. Here's how I figure how you rock out FaceTime, right? Instead of just being all thing, all you do is you have puppets. But can you do a Winnie the Pooh impression? Are you familiar with Winnie the Pooh? Would you like to see a video and then try to do it?
Yeah. Do you have a video? I remember Eeyore.
Yeah. Why bother?
Man.
Oh, man.
You know?
Yeah.
He's on like 8 Xanax.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
Well, today's gonna suck too.
All right.
You know?
Yeah. So, Alan, can we watch the Winnie the Pooh and then see if you can do it, Reno? Oh, okay. Oh, this is gonna be good.
I thought I wish I had some honey.
Oh, this is good.
Hey,
I wish I had some honey.
could you come here, please?
Could you come
Could
here?
you come
Are
here,
you sure this is
please?
going
That's
to work?
good.
Once I get you up in a tree, just hand me the beehive.
Could you come here? I don't know why I do that, Sonny. Come
I
here.
mean, Winnie the Pooh sounds like the best grandpa ever. Just the voice of it. Like if you shut your eyes and listen to it, it sounds like a really cool grandpa that likes to do crap with his kids.
John Cleese is actually the narrator of these.
Oh,
Okay.
dude, I love him.
Yeah, like Alan, just maybe put it towards the very end of the 2 minutes because they always end it with the book closing. Yeah, so go back just a little bit, and then there's hit play.
I must find some honey.
And so, as the bees found their new home, Pooh was off to find something as dear
Yeah,
to him.
that's
More
John Cleese.
sticky, stacky, delicious honey, all in a place called the 100-Acre Wood.
Yeah.
I found, because I'm new to reading children's books to kids, but you can't monotone it. You gotta come strong with like 5 different voices, or they get bored quick. And you throw the book. Like if they don't like your reading of it, they take the book out of your hand and just fucking throw it. Like you're done. You're done. like there's just a Broadway director, like you are not getting it, and they just toss it, and then he hands you like another.
Not getting it.
You're not getting it.
It's hard. It's not easy.
No,
it's not easy.
Do you read stories to Reno? You have grandkids, I think. Yes,
step grandkid. Yeah.
Yeah. So
have
both
my
you and
old
Heffron. Yeah,
books,
go ahead.
like Chip and Dale and stuff like that. I don't read to them. Like with my kids, I read to them every night before they went to bed. But by that time, it was like weird stuff, like that frog that Johnny Depp did, or that lizard Johnny Depp did the voice from that movie.
Yeah.
And it was like Captain Underpants.
Yeah.
And they liked that kind of stuff. But then the old classic ones, I mean, I had a book that I got from my daughter that had like every old classic Disney story in it.
Mm-hmm.
So she could pick, which ones. But they're weird, dude. Even the movies like Dumbo gets hammered and hallucinates and all these things come in. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of trippy, and I felt weird laughing at the parts that I didn't want them to know I understood better than, like, what's wrong with Dumbo? Like,
he's tripping balls, man.
Yeah.
I don't remember that part. All I remember
that...
about Dumbo was that he had a feather and he flew with a feather.
No feather. He joins the circus, and then he drinks some stuff out of this bucket that like the carnies were dumping in there. And I think there were dwarves also.
What?
Hold on. What's
not familiar with this?
Hi, is this the canceled? 1-800-cancel him?
Yes. Who's this?
Hi, I'm doing a podcast right now, and there's a guy, Reno Collier, that just used the word dwarf.
It's called the Seven Dwarfs. I mean, there's lots of
dwarves. Oh, those are hateful buzzwords. And
hey, I went to micro wrestling. Should I call them micro? Micro friends of Snow White.
Right.
Little dirty micro.
So what? Dumbo was drinking some elixir out of a mop bucket?
Yeah, but it was supposed to be booze, but whatever it was, he flipped out. Then he started singing Pink Elf. Like everything went.
I gotta go back and watch that one, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want to turn up your IQ randomly? Just want some random stuff. Since me and John were talking about a cruise, how about this? We need music. I like music. I like underground music when you're reading random stuff.
Does Reno know that he's going to be on this cruise yet?
He doesn't. We'll give him this. Well, we're gonna time to up everyone's IQ, and then we'll tell him. Okay. 2010, a Turkish scrap company purchased the cruise ship featured in the sitcom The Love Boat for $3.5 million. So have you guys seen an episode of Love Boat? If you go on TV tonight or whatever, just pick a random episode. I don't know how to
it's so
sit through that thing.
Creepy.
How did they
amazing?
Yeah. Do you remember the one where Hulk Hogan was on there? And the acting, that one was on not long ago. That's the one that I watched. And it's so bizarre. And he's going to fight this other guy who's on the ship. So they're looking for each other on the boat.
I saw one where the ship doctor has this guy and he's like, you have cancer. And he gives some like crazy cancer diagnosis just on a ship. Yeah. I might want a second opinion. You're the guy, you're the doctor you handle people throwing up and give them Dramamine. I'm not going to trust that you tested my whatever for cancer. But then
he sits with Isaac for like 4 hours just getting hammered. I'm dying. Yeah. It's going to be all right.
Yeah. And then I think at the end, they retested him and he was fine. Yeah. Yeah. He's like, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if you're going to die, where's your wife? Because that doctor was always hitting on everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's giving her another test.
Yeah. White socks up to his knees, white shoes, those shorts, and every chick.
I mean, it was every Me Too situation you could think of on that ship. A lot of weird older people with way too young kids. It's like, you look like you're the grandparents of this child. Why are you saying you're the parents? It was horrible casting as well. And it was all about just some celebrity who was already doing a thing who just wants to pop on and, like Hulk Hogan just popped on. They had I mean, that
I
show
saw
is
That little
one where-
cha-cha chick that was on him all the time.
what?
Oh,
the little blonde girl that just came out and shook her butt and was like,
a coochie coochie coo.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
literally saying coochie on TV.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's her name?
I'm gonna try
What
to
was
send
her
Alan a
name?
video.
Charo.
Charo. Dude, when I was a kid, I used to get the pillow, like Charlie's Angels.
Oh, coochie coochie coo. Yeah,
Coochie coo.
dude.
What? There was a 70s sitcom that it was Charlie's Angels.
Dude.
Charlie's Angels had there was a biker gang that had to fight, but all the women that were with these bikers, it was, I mean, their shorts were crazy short.
Yeah.
And they showed one, she didn't have a bra on, but she's just off, but she had those Hooter shorts,
Yeah.
those things. And there was a hot scene now in 2000. I don't even know what year it is anymore, but I can imagine when I saw that when it was first came out and I was 9.
Yeah. Dude, okay, real quick. There's a section between, sorry guys, the butthole and the balls called the taint, right?
You can't say dwarf, but you can say that. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Asshole. So the area, but we all know what the taint is, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I think there needs
Yeah.
to be a new name for the area where your shorts, like girls who wear shorts, like you got bottom butt cleavage, but in the crotch, sometimes there's a little extra it's a fold that you can see that still covers. It's like a no man's land where maybe you get a bikini wax, but sometimes they would show that section.
Yeah.
That needs a name. You've got, I call cleavage from the sleeve. I call it sleevage. I feel like there should be a name for that area that we kind of saw in the Love Boat that we were seeing, that we were like, that's enough. That's still enough.
Dude, you know who else used to wear those? It was always on Chips. Eric Estrada would always date some girl that roller skated, and they went more than Daisy Duke.
Yeah.
They went way up the
Wazoo.
Dude, those guys for cops used to get the hottest, and I could never be Punch. I had a Hispanic friend and he always got to be Punch, and I had to be John. I mean, John was kind of cool, but Punch was.
Yeah, Punch was exotic and hot and sexy.
Then come to find out, he was also a palm reader and a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, John was cool. John had a son who went on to be Captain Kirk. Mm-hmm. Fun trivia. Well, the guy who plays the new Captain Kirk in Star Trek, that is not Punch, the other guy, John's son.
Really?
The Alan Jackson, what's his real name? You know what I'm talking about? The Star Trek, Captain Kirk, the new Star Trek series, also was in Wonder Woman, also been a lot of crap.
Really?
Yeah, you guys know this. Anyway, hey, Reno, you're going to be on a cruise ship with us?
All right.
Yep.
When?
Hey, I'm leaving, coming right back on, so my internet, I can reconnect.
Is their internet bad?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
All I heard is Punch, Sun, Wonder Woman. Those are the 3 words that I heard.
Oh, man. Well, do that and reconnect, and I'll just... Oh, you good?
I'm just not going to move. I'm just going to stay like this. And I'm going to
I had a Punch doll.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. On the motorcycle?
Oh, Chris Pine. That's his name. Chris Pine is the son.
That's John's kid?
That's his son. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Look at them side by side. You'll see it. You'll be like, oh, crap. That is okay. Yeah.
I remember, and I'm still going to talk like this so my internet doesn't suck. I remember playing Chips, and I'd ride with my buddy Gary on our bikes, and we knew how to do the turn. Like if you're turning left, you would do it like almost in formation. And you go. Remember that?
I used to take the Punch doll and my neighbor's Barbie doll and make them.
Oh, it's scissor.
And their knees don't bend. So you had to like.
Hey, that's weird.
Did you know what you were doing, or were you just trying to make them stick like Legos?
Do. I thought that's how you did it, because if you put them on top.
Yeah, it's weird.
Hey, that's a good segue. Keeping up with the thing I was talking about, time to up your IQ. Leonardo da Vinci invented the scissor.
Oh, is that right?
Really?
I don't know if he invented the move. He actually invented the move, the scissor. No, he invented the scissors. Scissor
Thank
works.
you. Well, I was going to ask you. I heard you call it scissor, and then I heard you change it to scissors.
Scissors.
Question:
Scissor.
Do you say I need to get a pair of scissors, or do you say hand me the scissor?
Scissors.
Scissors.
I say scissors as well, but I've heard other people say,
Scissor.
yeah,
Scissor. One being one.
right. Like
Scissors
the whole thing, which is two blades, is called scissor.
Yeah.
But people say it because it's two blades. They say scissors. Yeah.
All
I
right,
say
John.
scissors.
Then, John, explain to me, what would you guys call this?
Oh my God.
Ooh,
Oh, it is that thing.
What am I looking at? Yeah.
that's
Look at
pretty
that thing.
cool.
Yeah.
I've never seen one of those in my life. Anywhere, ever.
What is that for?
Yeah.
I have many weapons at the household. This, I believe, is an ancient paper shredder. So if you
Oh,
didn't
wow. Yeah.
have, you didn't have a thing, you would take it and just really we'd shred it up.
Oh, wow.
Is that what it's really for?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
old. Yeah,
Well, that's
it's weird.
cool.
I have one in my drawer, and we talk about random scissors, but
No, that's technically scissors for real. Now, John, have you ever used, or Reno, have you ever used scissors to cut meat, like food?
Yeah, I've used it to cut fat off.
Yeah.
I use the same in the kitchen. You have where all your knives are in that wood block thing. There's a pair of scissors. Man, I'm glad the safety inspector or health doesn't come. I use those same scissors. I'll bust open an Amazon box and then use those same exact ones to cut bacon. Like there's no rinsing them off for anything. Those
They
are
cut
just,
your own hair. Yeah.
yeah. It's just
Well, John has a bit about cutting dingleberries off the dog's butt and then using it to
yeah.
Well, see, the first time I saw someone use scissors to actually cut food,
Yeah.
I was like, you could do that? Like, I didn't know that was an option. But now I use them all the time. But I think those scissors, the ones you just showed, John, would be great at making chicken nuggets real fast.
I might even try. I have a story that goes along with the scissors randomly. Look at all the show prep I did. Wacky but true, bad haircut leads to stabbing. Oh, I wish I could read this like Winnie.
That's really good.
In the Philippines, a man had no honey. I don't know. A man fed up with the people teasing him about his bad haircut went back to the barber, stabbed him. The man said he was especially enraged because it was the second time he was given a bad haircut. I actually sent Alan a picture of one of the worst haircuts I've ever got my entire life. I got the haircut and had to go on stage immediately after. And I've never been more pissed. And I just sent Alan the picture, and I don't know if you can really tell how choppy and horrible. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Look
Dude,
at
that
look
was
at the
like
back.
Hunter Biden.
Just look at the back. Do you see how uneven that is there? And then there's like a bald spot.
Oh no!
And it's spiked up. I was so
Dude, you look like
Look at
a baby ostrich.
look how bad that is. I mean, I was at the Kansas City Improv, and there was like it's in this little fake city thing, and there was just like a salon. And she kept cutting, and I was like, "Are you?" And then I ended up leaving. I'm like, I have to go. And then I thought about shaving it because it was so bad, dude. Look at that.
Dude, I've had when I was younger, and my dad used to get pissed off at me. He'd cut my hair. Like he'd be like, "You need a haircut," because I wouldn't listen. Like he'd spank me, it didn't work, nothing. So he'd never cut anybody's hair in his life. So I'd have like a real jacked up side.
Yeah.
Cut the sides off. I got a mohawk one time that came straight back like this and then hung down in the back when I was in 6th grade. And my mom said I looked like a Hare Krishna. It made it from after school through football practice until 10 o'clock that night. And she's like, "You look like a Hare Krishna." And she took the shears and shaved the whole back off. So I looked like an old man. Like I just had the top nugget thing on the bangs where she cut the front part. And my school picture, I'm like,
How ironic is it called Hare Krishna?
Yeah.
You had a weird, or is it hard? Either way, it's funny. I could see. I wish you had pictures of that. I'd like to see that. My dad would do that too. He tried to cut hair when he get mad at me, but he held my head over the sink,
Yeah.
like because he didn't want to clean it up. So it was almost like a punishment. Like my head's being held down. Like hold still. It was horrible. It was torture.
Dude, the more we talk, we had the same dad.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Are you a little bit older than me, Reno? I'll be 50 March 26th.
I'm 68. Are you? I'm 51.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if we were brothers, you would have been a year old. Yeah, you would have beat my ass, and then I would have beat my brother's ass. But I feel like it would have been a pretty good childhood. We probably have the exact same childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad got stuck on the roof. He went out to clean out the gutters at 7:00 in the morning and knocked the ladder over, and no one found him until 6:00 that night. He was all sunburned and he couldn't get down. Yeah. He got stung by he hit a wasp nest with a baseball bat. I mean, like when you tell your stories, I'm sitting there going like,
Yeah,
God,
same.
dude, I feel you. The only thing is your pool story is one of the funniest bits I've ever heard in my life.
Well, that's your dad
We
would have done
couldn't
the same
afford no
shit.
pool.
Right. If you had a pool, it would have happened to you. John Heffron.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. I literally have a video of a Love Boat. I've been trying to kind of sneak and find the send, but I'm not gonna because we're over that conversation.
No, it's all right. We're bouncing around all over the place. So
No, it was
got a lot of
no.
comments
They get
coming
on
in.
they get on the Love Boat. It's a couple, and the guy cheated on his wife, so she's all pissed. But they already signed up for the cabin, so they're on the ship with each other, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they're having
yeah.
they're having a whole thing, and they're up on the balcony. And I'm trying to find it so I can send it to you. They're on the balcony, and where is it? She goes, well, while you were being human, I was human too. And then he's like,
Oh.
what? And it's the real good looking guy that was in everything back in the 80s. So they both had an affair, but then that just made me think of that song. I'm only human, born to make. So I didn't know which one came first because somebody ripped off the other one.
Did she hook up with the guy that was in Revenge of the Nerds? You know, that guy who was in everything? I think he was a photographer on the Love Boat.
This guy was
Which
man,
one?
I don't want to.
Which character on Revenge of the Nerds, Reno?
He was the cool guy. He was the one that was the president of that fraternity.
Oh, the jock dude. Yeah, he was in everything.
He was in Happy Days. He was in Laverne and Shirley.
He was really good at being like a smug. Wasn't he on Married with Children later on too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was married to Peg's best friend.
Yeah, it wasn't that guy. It was somebody that if you saw, you'd go, "Oh, I know exactly who it is," but I'm done looking for it. Yeah, I don't know. So
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh well.
Oh, I know what it is. It's on my Instagram under my 80s church thing. Anyway, yeah, you guys should read. I'm obsessed with this. What is it on Roku? How do you say that?
Yeah. Roku.
They have an 80s music channel that it's called Loop TV that's just on that I listen to every night. But then from there's this app I have called like Pluto TV.
Yep.
When it's all like second rate everything, but they have old Love Boat channel.
Yeah, it's a whole channel of Love Boat.
It's or Hardy Boy or whatever show you were into in the 70s. It's a whole channel. And you just
Wait,
pop
what
it
is that on?
Pluto.
It's called Pluto. It's free.
Yeah.
You gotta watch commercials, but it's because when I see certain songs like Dynasty was on the other day or something, and I try to watch a second of it, and maybe we're just all so spoiled with Netflix and you know HBO, Soprano. Dynasty, it moves so slow. Like the whole hour is just about one thing, and nobody gets killed, and and you're like, how did parents sit up and watch this at 10 o'clock at night? Because some shows remind me of being up late. When I see Three's Company, Three's Company came on, I believe, Wednesdays at 9:30. I remember the time because I was supposed to be in bed. So if I was still up when Three's Company was on, I think my parents forgot that I was up, and then I would just be really quiet.
Yeah.
And not cause the problem. Then that way I could stay up till to the
Did
news
you ever
or
fake being asleep and then they were watching something that maybe they wouldn't have watched if they thought you were awake, but you faked being asleep on the couch, just like looking like this. You ever do that?
There's one show that they were watching, and to this day, it scares me. And I haven't even, or the actor in it, I don't even think the actor went on to do anything else because it was such a big thing. It was called, maybe Alan can look it up. Fallen Angel, something Angel. It was about these these girls that get kidnapped or put in basically sex trafficking, and they're had to do porn. It's literally is like one of those like 10 o'clock, but this was like a made for TV movie. It was on regular TV.
You had like Super TV or something.
No, this was real. It was called like something Angels. And then I'll never forget, the guy gives the girl a bottle of Orange Crush and this pill, and she takes it, and then they don't obviously show anything, but then you see a camera or something like that. Right. I remember being a little kid, kind of like watching that, going, "What the?" And to this day, I don't drink Orange Crush. It's like you drink it, and just bad things happen to you. But is that the? I'll look to see if that's the. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about.
There it is. Oh wait, I remember that.
Dude, that girl. Yeah,
I know her.
Didn't she end up being in Vacation?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was.
Do you have the actor, the guy with the red hair, that he's the bad guy in it? And to this, like, he to me is beyond scary, just because because this is when you didn't think, that there were actors. Luke Skywalker was Luke Skywalker. Right. You didn't go that was,
Right. Dude, The Exorcist got me like that. I was babysitting a neighbor's kid, and I watched that because they had HBO and we didn't. That movie freaked me out.
Yes.
Bad.
Yes. That one scared me too. My mom would not let us watch that at all in that house. It scared her so much she wouldn't. Like if it was on HBO, like nope. We're not doing that.
Dude, I wasn't allowed to watch Three's Company when it first came out because they were living together and they weren't married.
Right.
Like it was like, no.
And he pretended to be gay.
Yeah.
John Ritter's character,
which is fine, John,
time pretended to be gay. I'm just saying that's another reason why you wouldn't have been allowed to watch it.
Right. that Mr. Roper was a perv.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, that dude.
Oh, dude, he's in tons of stuff.
Yeah.
He was creepy. It's like, this movie scared me. It was 81, so I was 11 years old. Like, this is like when they say, well, TV shows, it affects kids. Like that, and then I remember the news, like in Michigan, there was a lot of child kidnapping going on. There was an Oakland County child killer, and this guy drove this blue Gremlin or something. I remember the news came on, Bill Bonds, and said, parents, if you have kids in the room, you're have them leave. And I remember hearing that and just being in my room going, somebody's going to come and get me. You forget people with the crazy world is out there. Kids are listening, and kids are scared, even though you don't think that they're listening. So be supportive to your kids. Let them know things are going to be okay, because they're hearing stuff.
Can you imagine what we would have watched if we had phones back then with Netflix on it?
You mean had we had the same options available to us?
Yeah. I mean, we used to go to a fort and have like Playboy magazines and stuff that were all stuck together, and like they'd been in the rain.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? And now, I mean, you don't even know what. Where's he going?
He's probably gonna get a Playboy magazine in that locker. No, I'm with you, Reno. I thought you meant like if you went back in time.
Yeah, dude, Hot Dog.
Oh, Hot Dog the movie. Yeah. Yep. I think that's one of the first time I saw boobs, possibly, was Hot Dog the movie.
Yeah.
The kid, one of the actors from Hot Dog the movie, was also in the movie Summer School, who loved the gory stuff.
Yeah. There was the alcoholic kid.
Chainsaw. It was Chainsaw and something.
Those are my favorite characters.
Yeah.
In that movie, they were so freaking hilarious when I was a kid. Because that's all I wanted to do is get people to laugh.
I just wanted to be an alcoholic, and I did it.
And you did it. You did it.
Dreams come true, kids.
Yeah, man. But I thought you meant like if you could go back in time, right?
Yeah.
So we had a smartphone that had access to anything we wanted to watch, but was only available at that time. So that means,
right.
yeah, I would have been watching Porky's on my phone instead of waiting for my parents to leave for 2 hours and hope that it's on HBO. You know, I'd have been like in my room just with Porky's or Lady Chatterley's Lover.
Yeah, you would have been Siri. Play Young Lady Chatterley too. Yeah.
Dude, there was a movie called The Stud with Joan Collins in it. Did you ever see that?
No. That sounds great.
Go back in time. That's a 12-year-old's dream.
We
Really?
rented.
Stud?
Yeah.
Alex,
we rented
Google the
all
Stud.
those.
I want to see
like,
what that looks like. The
We
Stud.
rented Last American Virgin.
Yeah.
Remember that Hard Bodies was kind of.
Dude, anything with skiing in it, you knew you'd see boobs.
Yeah, there'd be like just a quick and just not even very long, just somebody running by, "Wah!" and then taking off. But that was just enough.
I remember when I was a kid playing basketball, probably 6th grade, and Spud Webb was a big deal. Remember Spud Webb?
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, like, I need a nickname. And I'm like playing around, trying out for a basketball team. And the coach was like giving nicknames. And I'm like, I want to be Stud. And I didn't know that Stud meant something else. I just knew it kind of rhymed with Spud.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, you can't be a stud. I'm like, well, I want to be a stud. They're like, you're not a stud. Yeah. Hey, do you guys want to hear more about the cruise? Johnny Pooh's
also, John, since we're here real quick before we do that, if we could put up heffronandreep.com. Have a lot of dates coming up and just want to let people know. I know we always plug them.
Yeah.
But
let's plug some dates, John. Go ahead and plug some dates right now.
I don't have my calendar in front of me, but if you go to heffronandreep.com, there will be a bunch of stuff there. I'm in Columbus coming up. I'm in Ann Arbor, Michigan in May, and that kicks off the In Bed by 10 tour, where I have a 5 o'clock show on a Saturday because we're not messing around. You're going to be home by 7. So what you can do is you can go to the show and then go eat and then not have to just wolf down your food. You can call it a day. Your kids probably won't even know you're gone. So you can come to the show that's in Ann Arbor. Then I'm up in Traverse City. There's some Grand Rapids stuff in there. There's, like I said, I'm all over the place. Make sure you go to heffronandreep.com and you will find out.
Reno Collier, plug something, dude.
You can go to renocolliercomedy.com. I'm not going anywhere for 2 weeks. And then I think I'm doing a bunch of funny bones like Dayton, Toledo, Omaha.
Good.
Then I'm doing like the Appalachian Performing Arts Center. And I don't know. If you go to renocolliercomedy.com, thank you, Alan. You can check it out.
There's
a bunch of stuff on there. You guys, that 5 o'clock show thing, I think is a brilliant idea.
Yeah, it's
all Heffron. That's what he wants to do.
I think it's a lane, man. I know Branson, Missouri. I already invented it. I know I'm not inventing anything, but I just had a realization that I don't want to talk to 11 o'clock at night people.
Yeah.
I'm not. I used to talk to 11 o'clock people, and we used to have good times. But then I've aged out of the 11 o'clock people, and I'd rather do just something earlier.
I think it's smart, dude. You're right. There's a lot of people who would love to just get home by 10. That's a smart move.
Well, people do that with movies all the time. I'd rather go to a movie and then go to dinner.
Yeah, and you're not in a hurry.
Go fall asleep in a movie and then go home and go to bed.
And listen, if you're older and you're going out, maybe you're taking your wife out or your husband out, by the time you think you're having a nice date night, by the time you get home and after you've eaten, after you drank a little, everyone's too tired to do anything anyway. So this way, you have a little fun, you get some date night points, and then you're home with plenty of time to spare.
Or if you want to go blow it out. If you want to go blow it out, you've already seen the show. You enjoyed it. And you can go do whatever you want.
Then
and
go
listen,
get hammered.
Even if you once saw me, and you thought I sucked, I didn't wreck your night.
Right. You have time to recover. Yeah.
Yeah.
The night's not blown.
No.
So let's get Johnny Pooh back in here. Let's see if his audio is fixed, and we'll ask him some questions about the cruise. leave a comment for Johnny Poovy. So Reno Collier, I'm just now informing you that you're going to be on a cruise ship with us November 5, 2023. All right. It's going to be me, you,
I'm open.
John Heffron. 7 days. You're going to do stand-up, and that's all you have to do. All right. And then there's going to be karaoke if you want to participate. There's going to be a meet and greet cocktail hour if you want to participate. We're going to Coco K, and Johnny Poovy can answer any other questions. I think we just announced this today, right, Johnny? Your audio's still screwed up, dude. I don't know.
I think he said 25 grand a piece.
What are you trying to talk into? Do you have a headset?
It's actually on the phone.
Oh, that's weird. So Alan, you hear this, right? Johnny, I don't know what is going on, but it sounds like you're this big, like you're a fly and you're trying to talk to us and we can't understand you. That's what it sounds like. Try again.
I'm not sure how else to.
Yeah. Listen, we have a year. We have a year and 10 months or something like that. Yeah, to figure this out. And
I heard him say dwarf.
no, he didn't. Hey,
He
are
did
there going
not.
to be dwarfs on the
Yeah.
ship?
Yeah. I hope so.
Well, they're
I
loud.
hope so.
Yeah, but it's half price. Listen, all right, Brenda Sachs. I'll tell you where we're going. I'm looking at the comments. Brenda Sachs, you need to come back on the cruise. We're going to Coco Cay, Cozumel, Roatan, and Costa Maya. 4 different places, 7 nights. John Heffron and Reno are going to do comedy. I'm just going to introduce them. I'm going to set them up, and I'll save my energy I'm going to do some comedy. My own fans are tired of seeing me, so I need new blood. That's where you guys come in. So, Reno, can you do it?
I know I'm open. 2027.
Yeah,
When is it?
that's why I committed. Yeah.
Yeah.
2023 for 7 nights.
I don't see my career taking off all of a sudden where I'm going to be busy.
All right,
yeah.
good. This is good.
At that point, I might be working on the ship. So we'll see. Yeah.
Right. Oh, you know
No,
what?
dude, that'll be a blast.
We should find out because the ship has its own stuff. You know, I mean, we're not getting the whole ship. We're just a package on the ship. So that means there's probably another comedian that will be booked already working on the ship. We should
What
go.
cruise line is it?
It's Royal Caribbean. It's a brand new ship called Wonder of the Seas. They've only been in service for 2 weeks or something like that. It's a brand new ship. Oh, there you go. That sounded better.
Is that better than that?
No. Still weird. All right.
Yeah.
Johnny, I'm sorry. Let's try another time, dude. I'll call you later. Unless you want to say anything real quick. I mean, it's hard to understand you.
So it sounds like I'm a Wizard of Oz.
You know what it sounds like? He sounds like he should be coming to the speaker of the radio behind Reno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny,
Right.
Johnny, let me see your best Stephen Hawking's impression.
Yeah.
Can you do Winnie the Pooh? Yeah.
He can do one of the, he can do one of the bees flying around the nest where the honey is.
Hello.
All right, Johnny. Bye. Bye, Johnny. I love you. All right. Sorry, guys. We tried again, and Alan, I don't know what that was. He's got one of them old school headsets. I don't know.
I'm just happy it wasn't my internet shitting out on me.
Yeah.
Was he on a cruise ship now?
Yeah. No, I think it's on the cruise ship. They have better Wi-Fi, probably. It's a brand new ship.
He's at the Fry Festival right now.
He's at the Fry Festival.
Fire. Do I say fry? Yeah, I don't
You
know.
said Fry, and I went with it.
Yeah, you know what I was talking about. Yes, and.
Guess who unretired from football today?
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
Barry Sanders is back.
Dude.
He's going to play quarterback. What are your thoughts on Tom Brady coming back? I know y'all don't care.
I think he's like everybody else. He was like, I'm taking off. I'm done. I'm going to spend time with my family. He spent 3 months and was like, nah, I'm going back.
Right.
I ain't raising these kids.
He's like, wait a minute. This is boring as hell. Yeah.
Dude, he probably saw Aaron Rodgers' money too and was like, I could have one more great grandkid that would never have to work.
Yeah, I wonder how much money did it say how much money he was getting for that?
I didn't see.
I wonder if it's just one more year. Did you know on this day in 1988, the number one song was Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley?
Astley?
Ashley?
Astley.
What did I say?
Ashley?
Yeah. I've always said Rick Astley.
Isn't it Astley?
It's Astley, but I've always said Astley.
Ashley.
Like I did both of them. Ashley. Yeah.
I'll tell you this, fellas. Research found that listening to up-tempo music while driving increases your chances of being in an accident. And Israeli scientists said those listening to up-tempo songs were twice as likely to jump a red light as those listening to slower tempo or not listening to it all. What song, if you hear, do you think increases your speed by 5 to 10 miles an hour if it just comes on?
Danzig Mother.
Ooh.
Oh, was that in Grand Theft Auto, not Grand Theft PlayStation, the racing game?
Maybe. I don't know, dude. But I know.
Yeah, it was when you're creating your character. Yeah, it was in that racing game. Mine's obviously Danger Zone. When I hear Danger Zone, I hit my brakes, they fly right by.
Yeah, that's the Need for Speed right there.
Yeah, that one I always increase.
I was gonna say Metallica's "Give Me Fuel, Give Me Fire, Give Me That One Shot Inside." No, yeah, that song.
Yeah,
I think that's how it goes.
The Scorpions get me too, like Zoo. It's a gradual speed up though.
Oh, Zoo! I don't know that one.
I love Scorpions. You like the Scorpions?
I know Hurricane.
Rock You Like a Hurricane.
Yeah. What else?
Down on Corky Park.
Yeah.
Van
Van Halen too. Like Drop Dead Legs. I'm gone.
I'm so hot for teacher.
Hot for teacher.
Yeah.
Wait, was that Winnie the Pooh
I was
singing Van Halen?
Yeah. He was trying to.
How's it go?
Oh, Panama. I want to go to. I hope there's some honey in Panama. Like, see, if you think about it too much, you lose it.
It's really good.
I reached down between my legs, eased the seat back.
Okay, pig. Oh, this is out of tears. Too bad. Yeah,
he's gonna touch his wiener again.
And so Pooh had his wiener touched in the car once again here on Pooh Corner.
Oh my God. I wish y'all, man, listen, that needs to happen. Both of y'all need to get together. Reno, you're doing Eeyore, and then John, you're doing Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah,
and you cover Van Halen songs.
Dude, we could totally do that.
What songs there's not a lot of like Winnie the Pooh. I guess there's no females in Winnie the Pooh. You were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar.
Well, isn't there one called
That much is true. Oh, yeah, you would. I don't know. Yeah,
I gotta give me some of that Pooh Tang.
Okay. Yeah, it's Eeyore sings. Yeah, okay. It's round and round.
And he's gonna get cancer.
It's starting to sound like my buddy Mark Hunt, who's always a Debbie Downer. I would call him Stick in the Mud Stamos. He's always like, you'll have a nice idea about something. I go like, it probably won't work out. Oh, thanks, dude.
Like, I can't feel my face when I'm with you. You spin me right round, like a record, baby, right round.
What would it sound like if Winnie the Pooh sang "You've Been Dancing with Mr. Brownstone"?
I don't know that song.
Oh,
I don't know if I can do Pooh.
You have to do it as you have Eeyore, Tigger,
All right.
or Piglet.
It takes so long, I get irritated halfway through it and bail. You've been dancing with Mr. Brownstone.
He's been knocking. He won't leave me alone.
Yeah. He's been knocking.
Okay.
He won't leave me alone.
I'm happy that you finished it. I love it. All right, guys.
All right. I'm reading some of the comments of people. All right, Mama, I'm coming home. Time to be here. Crazy. That's how it goes. Million of people looking like foes. Oh, I hope the foes have honey.
Wait, what if you sing Mariah Carey's Honey? She has a song called Honey.
Oh, that would be
I
so
think
good.
Winnie the Pooh should sing Honey.
Some honey. Hey, randomly.
Just like honey.
I don't know that song.
Oh, you don't know that one?
I'll always be.
When we do
baby.
karaoke on the cruise ship together,
Yeah.
you have to sing Mariah Carey's Honey. The words will be on the screen as Winnie the Pooh.
We have a
practice guarantee.
We have a full year of figuring that out. Hey, randomly, just because this is top of this, Girl Scouts celebrating 110 years in existence. Just to let you know, Girl Scouts started in 1912. Did they even? I think Girl Scouts, they're just there to push cookies. And it's not even the Girl Scouts pushing the cookies. It's the parents pushing the cookies of the thing. So something needs to be changed up.
I don't know. I'm surprised there's still, well, I'm not surprised, but ever since they infiltrated the Boy Scouts.
But Boy Scouts aren't selling cookies. Like they should go, hey, Boy Scout, so then we get more cookies. Oh,
Well, I'm just saying,
I hope there's honey.
girls can join the Boy Scouts now. So why do we even need the Girl Scouts?
Why bother? Just girls were doing the what's the car game? The pond, just another chick in the pond with Derby.
Becky wins every year. Her mom buys her cookies.
John, you got to stick to Pooh.
Yeah,
and Reno's got to stick to Eeyore. That's how this works. And I just sit here and eat popcorn. I love this.
Oh, great.
Alan, can you play one more Winnie the Pooh video, Alan? Just so we hear it one more time before we leave. Alan, just any Winnie the Pooh. We'll try one more word from it. Because he breathes, Winnie the Pooh breathes into everything he says. So it's
sometimes there's breath at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alan is looking up something.
Wow. Why does he take so long just to type?
Thanks a lot, Alan.
His mind began playing tricks on him. All he could think about was honey. Yet still he walked and he walked until honey couldn't honey any honey.
Momo. Oh, he's fucked up.
Oh my God, he loves honey.
He just.
This is making me want honey, dude.
Honey, also known as Molly.
Yeah.
Huh? I love the Molly. It makes me all tingly.
Oh, great. He'll be up for 2 more days.
Mine's not hitting me. I'm going to take one more.
Sometimes he picks through the carpet.
Ooh, hey everybody, I'm a bouncing.
Both end with the ooh.
Hey, that's me.
sound. Here's a
There's
rhyme with the words in it. A bear named
What am I doing on this
Pooh.
episode?
I believe that's you. Did you hear the ooh sound in
John,
both
you have to wear
rhyming
that
words?
shirt and no pants on the cruise ship.
I did. Rhyming is fun. Not to mention ticklish. Now I shall try a rhyme. You're my very best friend to the very, very end.
Okay, stop.
Very good,
All right.
Pooh.
Let's try it.
Do you know which words
Yeah.
rhyme?
You're my.
What do you? It's going to stay in your head. Hurry.
You're my very best friend until the end. No.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
That's good, John.
And pulled out the puppet.
You're overthinking it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, that's what I do, I guess. I'm overthinking.
Now I'm thinking of horrible, like hacky bits. Like, oh man, I wish I could do impressions. You would do. Can you imagine if Winnie the Pooh introduced strippers?
Yeah,
right. It's just like, coming on stage.
Well, that went in my brain.
Like, all right, coming up next is Mercedes. Oh, why bother? Yeah,
she's got syphilis.
Jade, stage 4. Oh, stage 4, Jade.
Oh man.
All right, boys.
Good stuff, fellas.
We got.
Hey, thanks for having me on, guys.
Reno, thank you for doing this. Love you, man.
Love
I'm
you
gonna
guys
be in.
too,
I'm gonna be in Nashville. I'm gonna be in your neck of the woods pretty soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's hang out. I'm gonna be. I'm doing Grand Ole Opry on.
Dude, congratulations.
The 18th, and I know you did that.
It's fun, man.
I want to pick your brain about that sometime before I get there.
Yeah, dude, John, you got to get on that too, man.
Yeah, I just think the experience of just walking on that stage would be pretty amazing.
How long was your set, Reno?
10 minutes. It can be anywhere. It depends on how the night's going. Well, the night I did, it was like it could be 7 to 14. You don't know.
Yeah. Oh,
depending
wow.
on
Great.
Yeah, it's fun, dude.
Well, they told me 7, so I'm going to prepare squeaky clean 7. I got that easy.
Oh yeah.
Is it a TV show, or is it just you're just performing and then there's country singers and stuff afterwards?
It depends on what night it is.
So it's like a variety show.
Yeah, it's all on WSM, and Circle TV will air like Friday and Saturday, I think, and then you don't really know. But it's all on WSM. It's all on Circle. It's great, dude. It's so much fun.
I mean, it's mostly like, it's a bucket list thing.
Yeah.
It's like some street cred, but also it's the longest running sort of like talk or radio show. Like don't they still broadcast live on like FM and AM and Sirius XM?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So, all right.
I sure hope you get
Boys, I hate to run, but I got
Yeah.
everybody waiting for me to take them to eat.
Go ahead, buddy.
All
right, Reno. I'll send you more details later about your cabin.
Awesome, man. I can't wait.
All right.
And then he ate the second pig.
All you can eat barbecue on the cruise ship, everybody.
All right, man.
Hang up, Reno.
Boys.
All right.
Take care, Reno.
Have a great week, everybody.
Thanks, man.
See you.
Reno, call your comedy.
Yeah.
There you go. Good guy. Good fun. I'm loving the circle of friends that we're creating, John Heffron.
It's a good one. I think we should have some initiation. I have a guy that we should bring into the fold. I always look for new members, but because we're creating like almost like a gang.
We're starting our own gang.
You're going to see him, I believe, this weekend, but I think we should talk to Mr. Steve Byrne. Get that guy.
Oh, of course. Yes.
He should be in. He should be in.
Yeah. I'm going to be on his pod next week as well.
I did it.
You did it. Yeah.
Super fun. Yeah, everyone, make sure you go to heffronandreep.com. We have a bunch of new dates all coming up here. I'm all over Michigan. I'm in Ohio. I'm in Phoenix. I'm in Grand Rapids. I'm in Ann Arbor. I'm in Traverse City. There's just a bunch going on soon. Yep. Florida. John's every place he is. We have a cruise that we're doing. Yeah. It gives me a year to find shorts. We got a lot going on.
Yes.
Make sure to rate, review, subscribe, pass along. What I don't know, do Winnie the Pooh impressions and tag us under.
My eyes are watering from you doing Winnie. That's really good, Winnie the Pooh. I hope that you will do karaoke and sing a Winnie the Pooh, sing something in his voice.
Why though? Just I know we're about to leave, but I'm looking. Why wouldn't the Twitter guy, literally, who does Winnie the Pooh? I find it hard to believe that I can't
at least not respond and go like, "Oh, thanks, guys."
I just want somebody to teach us because I want somebody to teach us how to do those voices. Is that a thing?
I think you've already bypassed it, dude.
I'm gonna. Okay.
You're good. You're a master already.
All right.
All right.
All right, dude. Have a good one. We'll talk soon.
All right. How are we ending it?
Just like this.
Okay. Bicycle.